A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Troy Trojans, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the UMASS Minutemen. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets some space around the 30. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
We love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UMass.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Play from the pistol formation. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Minutemen. Strong game by this quarterback. Extra point try coming now. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. The Troy offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Lovett. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The end of
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets free now. Heads into the secondary. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Touchdown, Troy. This quarterback on fire today. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls, and right now widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMASS.
As a defensive coordinator, you got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in
space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down here for this offense.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the back now goes in motion. He fires it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made down inside the 15. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Great cut there. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. UMASS offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And the kick is good. The offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush closing in. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Great move in the open field. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Troy. Trying to come all the way back.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
That keeps the score. UMASS 28, Troy 23.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 11 set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your UMASS Minutemen will take over 1st and 10.
The UMass offense takes the field now. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Great cut. They whiff on him. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UMass. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
The 18 makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's a third down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Touchdown, Trojans. Still plenty of life left. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
30.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive.
And the Troy offense will take over first and 10.
The Troy offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. They'll try a pass here. And it's caught. Jukes to get past a man. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Troy. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop with the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
36.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
Take over first and 10.
Go, take it to the house.
The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
With a big opportunity in the red zone. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UMASS 41, Troy 36.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Will he score here? Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Touchdown, Minutemen. This air attack is still unstoppable.
But great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. A strong fight back. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the UMass offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Getting set. Here's second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's got some open field ahead.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Troy. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Now they get set to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The UMass offense takes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, UMass. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He'll run it into the end zone for the two-point try to build the lead up to 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Here we go. Listen.
Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him away. Huge stop at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the target, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.